And completely wonderful item by Coil Verdant might not initially audio completely wonderful. Sounds cute regular so distant, order. So house wherever the relatability ends. Since later, while supporter April May, affirmative, very, makes her way household of job, she stumbles through a large robotic, duplicated Carl, in the medium of the road and natural, telephone call up her boyfriend Andy to movie and download it on the internet. Creature the at first to paper on the stage, the couple be web sensations night, and while more than Carl's pop up through the planet, April becomes the person of the futuristic event, rapidly training on the price of popularity in the age of public print. As one part of YouTube canal Vlog Brothers, that has more than rather than 3 millionth subscriber, and company creator of VidCon, one of the largest events in yours favorite YouTuber's public schedule, he's secure to say how Coil is so equipped to compose on web popularity. I've ever requested to compose a volume, he says. Or it rotated out, how it was more than on conclusion a history, how I thick felt I was required to, how not one else could compose. Time down there are already lot of books depiction the lifetime changing effects of proper a public print celebrity. Verdant's get on the question goes a slight more profound, as we see April's possession in Creature the center of the history be the resource of her collapse. By the period Verdant became famous on the web, he was 28-year ancient, marital, and says he thick felt he had set his sameness. While I was observer 19 and 20-year-olds go via the, falling down out of school to be renowned on the web, I saw how it can go so but it can as well go hardly, and normally he'll be a mix of such two things, he ponders. I wasn't there to speak a desire execution history and go via the trial of how large it is to be renowned on the web, it can very absorb occasionally. Or I could never openly be love. There's an experience on why Creature a renowned, wealthy, webmaker sucks, but you can say it of the prospect of a nature who thou been guest envision the planet via. Creature delighted by millions of TV audience who look on every and each one of yours videos may appear love the contemporary day vision, but as readers see via April's travel, no question how lot followers you include, it can yet be rather insulating, particularly while hard to hold such followers. While the quantity of followers feels love he's declining, it feels love such a terrible losing and such a hit to yours personality worth, he says. End of YouTube position by Vlog Brothers. He's really hard not to tie yours personality worth to the amount of yours auditorium and I've monitored a lot of human beings do things how they aware are not nice things to do, in procedure to hold such numbers top since they're defending their personality worth, and I monitored April do how as so and he's hard. One main dimension of public print and the web is Creature capable to vicar our profiles and feeds to represent our personalities. Or is it? In the volume, we see April Slow brand herself as the person of humaness, wherever she notes how Creature irritated by thoroughly designed web personas was portion of her thoroughly designed web person. That raises the issue, can nobody really be authoritative on the internet? Coil laughs, proverb how's one of his favorite components of the volume too much. How issue comes downward to if nobody can really be authoritative, he explains. We include we include various ways we depict ourselves to various human beings and include various ways we believe on ourselves inwardly and ideas we include within of our heads we'd never stake, he says. Or while you do fake to be a specific path, you ultimately be how path. So which is the personality? Mainly we've now gotten to one of the origin questions of philosophical. And it didn't get really length to go of, can you be authoritative on the web, to, which is the personality, so I don't aware how to reply how a. Of policy and web trolls to planet dominating micro robots and meetings in the CEO, he's nearly as if the volume is prepared for a Netflix adapt. Coil's older sibling John Verdant, writer of Document Towns and The Error in Our Stars, is already cute known in manufacturing the jump of the web page to the silvery display but for currently, same love to job on the continuation. I wish to be made in the continuation up I believe on the cinema since I don't wish all of how material to stay in the way of written, he says. I very requirement to compose volume 2 and house very essential to me, to see the history via to the late, he says. So time we win TB Vision April and Carl go to lifetime any period quickly, he did choose up a few tips of John. I would sometimes say in John on a story issue I include, love while I wish thing in the volume to occur but I'm can't drawing out how to get down there. I recall John proverb if you are written and he's poor, how superior rather than not written at all, you will see behind and thou'll see how you found thing though if thou go exclude all you wrote present, you will include scientific thing how's helpful and he's departure to do the volume superior.